Hi guys, my name is Amber, and for today's video I wanted to do a book haul kind of. So basically it was so random. I randomly chose to do this. I was looking at my bookshelves and I was like, I'm just seeing some things that I don't want. Also, what didn't help was the fact that today I bought 2 books, but it was already books that I read. I bought like 2 editions of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone. I bought 2 different editions that I really like. I bought this Hufflepuff edition and then the version that Europe, I don't know if it's all of Europe, I think like the United Kingdom. Also, sorry if I look like I'm dying, if I sound like it, because I have hay fever and that sounds really bad, but I don't, it's not infectious, so I won't give it out to anyone or anything. So I'm a little like sick looking, sick feeling, but it goes away after 1 day, so I'll survive. Anyways, yeah, let's just go straight into it. I still haven't like the book on haul part will probably be at the end because I still haven't like officially gone through all my books and chosen the ones that I don't want anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna go through all of my wonderful books on my bookshelf and choose some that I just don't feel like I want anymore, and I'll give probably explanations at the end, and I show every book that I don't want anymore. Okay, I'm in the corner here, but starting off with the very top shelf of my bookshelf, I'm just gonna take these off and just choose some books that I don't feel like I want anymore. So I officially finished just going through my bookshelves and finding things that I just didn't want anymore. And I'm just going to finish the rest of this video on the floor because I was tired, and yeah, so I'm just tired. So some backstory on some of these books. So in 2019, I started reading again. And so in January, I discovered like used bookstores. I didn't even know that was a thing till literally like last year. And I went crazy. I went to like so many different used bookstores. I found online websites and I bought way too many books that I didn't even like. Well, for the most part, every single book that I got here I was interested in, but I've just lost interest now. But back then I literally went crazy and bought like way too many books. I was just wanted to build my collection so bad because I saw what other YouTubers had, which is so bad to do, so don't do that. Buy books if you like it or whatever. But yeah, I just went crazy and I bought way too many books and I've lost interest at this point. So getting straight into it, this is one of the books that I bought. I had read it when I was in middle school or high school or something, and I think I remember liking it, I don't know. And so when I was looking for books to buy, I was like, I need to buy this so I can reread it again to see how I feel. But I've just heard so much drama and how like I've just heard stuff about it, and I'm like, I'm not even interested anymore at this point. So yeah, I'm just getting rid of it because I'm not even interested anymore. So next is basically a whole series. So I don't know if you can see here, but I'm basically getting rid of the whole After series. Are you a virgin? So again, when I went on my tirade last year and I just bought way too many books, I bought like the whole, I tried to buy like all of Anna Todd's books, which is the author of After. Yeah, I just went on tirade, tried to buy like everything that had to do with After. And the beginning of this year, I think, literally that was a few months ago, but I don't really remember, but I think it was the beginning of this year, I reread the whole series, and you know, I loved it. It was very nostalgic and everything because I read this when it was on Wattpad when I was in middle school, like in high school. So yeah, I read this when I was really young, so I thought like, oh, I'm gonna buy it all again and I'm gonna read it again and I'm gonna love it. It was okay and it was nostalgic, and yeah, but I don't think I'm ever gonna reread these again. It was just more of for fun, and I really wish I wouldn't have wasted my money and bought these. I wish I would have just like, you know, gotten the books on my phone or gotten the ebooks or whatever, because now that I've reread the whole series and everything, I'm not really interested anymore. Like, I'm glad I had that nostalgic fun to reread it, but I'm not interested anymore. So yeah, I'm getting rid of all of these. So you probably don't even remember, but I hauled this in my last book haul But after some thought, like, I really don't think I have interest in this anymore. And luckily, I got this for $1 at Dollar Tree, so that's good. I'm not really wasting my money with that. I mean, I wasted $1, but yeah, I've just lost interest. I literally just bought it because I was like, oh, it's $1 and it's at Dollar Tree, so let me get it.
Why? Why?
So yeah, I just don't want it anymore. Next, I'm unhauling Eliza and Her Monsters. I read it this year and it was okay. It was like 3-4 stars. I don't even remember what I rated it. It wasn't anything special to me. I know I got it because a lot of booktubers were talking about it so much and were like hyping it up and how awesome it was, and I was like, maybe because I went into it expecting so much, but I really didn't think it was all that. Alright, this next book I am just so dumb for buying, but I was at Goodwill and I saw this and it was like for super cheap, I think like 50 cents, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I just bought it. I was being so dumb. And it's the second book, I think, based off of that in this series, but I'm not even interested, so I don't even know why I would buy it. Like, I don't know, I'm just dumb. So I'm unhauling that. Oh, I missed another book. This is also a part of the whole After series. This book I also got at the same time that I got that last book. It was also at Goodwill, and I was talking about it in my haul. Like, I literally just hauled it and I was like, oh, I'm just so excited to read like new genres like thrillers or whatever. But if I'm gonna read a thriller, I don't think I want to read this one. I've just lost interest and I don't really want to read this, so unhauling it. Alright, I'm also getting rid of this Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I already have a hardback copy, and although I really love this cover way more than the hardback copy, I don't need 2 copies, because I don't love it as much as I used to. So I'm just getting rid of this one, even though this was, I don't know, I'm still kind of debating on whether I should get rid of the hard copy, or the soft cover, the paperback or whatever, because I love this cover, and this was the book that I used to read this book for the first time, and it's like a floppy paperback, so like, I don't know, either the hardback or the paperback. I don't know which one I'm getting rid of. Next, I'm getting rid of A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. This, along with Eliza and Her Monsters, these were both like, well, pretty much all the books that I buy are like based off of other booktubers' opinions, but like these were the main 2 that I remember people just kept talking about and were like, oh my gosh, it's so good. But these are like older books, and I've just lost interest, especially after I read Eliza and Her Monsters, and I was like, not disappointed, but it's just like, it was average. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't think I want to read this one. Next, I'm getting rid of this book. I didn't buy this book. When I got my big book outlet order, this was randomly in the box, and yeah, I just don't want it taking up space in my room, so I'm gonna try to get rid of this too. Next, I'm getting the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han. This I was given for free, so luckily I'm not wasting my money, but I'm still kind of interested, but when I think about it, I feel like I wouldn't mind just reading it like as an ebook if I really end up wanting to. I also have all the audiobooks too, and those are really short, so if I really want to, I feel like it'd be better if I just listened to it or just read it on an ebook, because I don't think I'm interested enough to want to keep it as a book. I've heard good things about it. I've heard a lot of people like mention it, like it's not really talked about that much, but when I've heard it being mentioned before, it's been talked about pretty good, but like I don't think I want it on my shelf. And the last book I'm getting rid of today is Pure by Rebecca Ray. I don't think anyone even knows what this is about. I don't even know what it's about. I don't think anyone's ever heard of this. I didn't even hear of it. I was on my tirade and I saw it in a thrift store, and I just picked it up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, because again, I was like buying, thankfully, again, with all these books that I'm getting rid of, I bought all of these at thrift stores, or like used, and so I'm not wasting too much money. But thank you so much for watching this video. I'm glad I got to cleanse my shelves of just all of the stuff that I don't want anymore, and I could be happier with everything that I have on my shelves. And yeah, hopefully some places will open up so I can get rid of these books. Just want them out of my life. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Comment down below the hedgehog emoji if you actually got to the end, because I've been curious. I'm like, are people do people actually watch my videos? I don't know. And yeah, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and again, comment down below the hedgehog emoji if you actually got to this part. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye.